ranks and continues to go back to the well each and every night.
Absolutely. Great signing, but who left Chandler open? Deep in the key, no one picked her up, and the Tigers paid the price. Music as Waite's pass was picked off by Smith. It sends the Wolves back into offense in a flash. Cross court to Chandler. Can she finish it off with perfection? Chandler up to 6.
Season had multiple different roles for the junior level. She come off the bench later in the season. Here we see her right now, just lost her defender.
Oh, she absolutely lost weight there just like that, and she gets another one to get. She spark her team back into it. Not this time. 𝗿𝗲𝗱𝘆. 𝗿𝗲𝗱𝗆, cross court, Chandler. Low percentage shot. It was a bit risky, but it worked.
I loved it.
All 𝗿𝗲𝗱𝗆 in that first 5 minutes.
6 for the junior level Wolves.
Margin is 8 points now. Chandler takes it to the basket and finally gets it to finish.
14 points, 8 rebounds.
In it, Chandler. And now the Wolves look to set up in offense. Here's Huff. Quick dish out to Chandler. Can she fire? Yes, she can. Another 2 points. The Wolves back in front.
Yeah, June.
Tiana, quick dish to Thornton Elliott. Can she counter? Not this time. Huff, tremendous hustle to get the rebound. In comes Chandler. Lays it up with ease.
Yeah, nice court vision there by Huff. Kept the ball alive. Found Eastern Suns early in the second half.
Smith on the near side. Quick dish to Chandler. Can she make a big difference in this second half? Chandler with the step back for 2. And the Canadian passed the players like it was a maze. And she makes the 2-pointer with ease. But the Wolves, can they counter through Chandler? Not this time, but on the second attempt, Chandler puts that one back in.
Yeah, nice offense. After it's just raining 3-pointers now.
All of a sudden, they're buying them like business deals. They've been absolutely remarkable. The Wolves need a steadier, and it's Chandler that provides the key. She gets it in for 2. Win or bust for the Wolves, as we've kept saying, but it's a fact. It's an early elimination final. Chandler puts one up for 3 and makes it 6. A massive start for Chandler and the Wolves.
A few more twists and turns before this game's over, Paul.
You could be right, but is it Huff that'll perform that twist? Not this time. It's going to be Chandler. Rebound and puts it back in.
That's very, very timely offensive rebound there.
Got over with 1 second to spare on the 8-second count. Clark goes back door, rides the bump and finds a nice little handoff, and that's why Chandler was left on the court. Knocked down that 3, and that's where, even though Gerard's not scoring right now, she's such an asset to her team because of the way they have to play her, and great work inside. Tough from Chandler. There was about to 𝗿𝗏𝗆𝗆 and 𝗿𝗏𝗱𝗆, the 2 bigs out at the 3-point line. 𝗿𝗏𝗆 kicks it, another big at the 3-point line, and Chandler knocks it down. And they extend the lead, or can Lakeside eat into it at the beginning here, as time will tell. Inside is Chandler. Makes a big time spin move, and that's a great offensive start.
Been very, very patient.
𝗃𝗏𝗍 gets a wide open look, unable to knock it down, and there we go again. M. Clark with another Euro.
Dear.
She's taken out the NBL 1 West sign. She's taken in. Again, that season in Luxembourg has paid huge dividends. This whole zone has been moved over to the opposite direction, and Chandler gets a spin move, and 𝗃𝗏𝗍, Huff coming back the other way, finds 𝗃𝗏𝗄. Oh, Chandler was uncovered completely, and Burke runs into Chandler, completely acts go in this game, and it is packed, green and white and purple shirts everywhere. Another turnover. Chandler down the other end. She is playing an outstanding game tonight.
Fielder, bang, out of the park. It's back out to 6. Here's Chandler inside. Go to the well, fill the bucket.
Great work from...
I love the athleticism and enthusiasm from Jillian Archer, shaking her head as she makes the way back down the floor, but it's not going to impact the play. Julia. Here's 𝗿𝗏𝗱𝗆𝗆. Chandler, head down, back to the well, and 1.
That was massive with the momentum. Really stamped her foot on the accelerator, hasn't she?
Clark finds a rolling Chandler. If you look on YouTube, textbook pick and roll.
Contact, no call.
Slightly overcooked, I think, to compensate for the contact she was expecting.
There's Julia Chandler. Gets her first bucket of the night.
Clark open, finds Julia Chandler. She goes to work on Nacho. Good early signs from Chandler coming off that injury. The Redbacks. Emma Clark.
Big shot by Emma.
As Julia Chandler and one.
Defensive effort from the Wolves underneath the basket. Huff, Chandler. She attacks hard, well done there. Just split the pack there, gets the bar. It's the home side who hold a 7-point advantage. Goes to the inside, lovely pass to the advantage of Chandler. And she rewards the great effort there from her pup. And the second one, no good. So 1 from 2 again for Willetton. Oh, they're going for a 2-for-1 here? Why not when you've got Chandler with a clear basket? Makes contact there. All's fair in love, and that shooting attempt, says the officials. Chandler just goes downhill. No one was stopping her. Eyes on the prize. And the prize.
Pressure here by Warwick.
Yes, 𝗀𝗲𝗱𝗆 pulls up, rolls out. Oh, good hands there from Chandler with a rebound.
Yeah, the
𝗀𝗻𝗃 now in the centre. Drives hard, pulls up, goes out to Chandler. Beautiful. Chambers Franklin, 3 points there. 𝗀𝗻𝗃 goes low to Thornton Elliott. She rips, drives hard, finds Chandler. Rolls around, oh, with a beautiful floater.
excellent find by.
And again, that second one, Chandler with the rebound. Tries for the recovery, doesn't get there, but she tries again. And manages to Padded now, having a look. She's been another one off the bench who's doing some great work. Oh, but Julia Chandler finishes it off.
𝗀𝗻𝗃, lovely ball handling skills. Thornton Elliott straight away into Julia Chandler. It up.
Probably a bit
𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗄 with the wild shot. Chandler running through the paint, off the glass, and makes it.
Getting a little too easy on.
Helps putting scoreboard pressure.
So you need your import to do more.
Chandler beautiful and gets the drop.
Inside outside game against the zone, and eventually they'll end up with a high percentage.
Chandler backdoor, beautiful pass there by 𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗆. Up jump shot, doesn't get the drop. Mia Anderson misses the rebound. Chandler hustling hard and gets reward for effort. Good old. No, she can't. Great defensive pressure there by Patton. Lovely pass into Chandler, who makes no mistake about finishing that off the glass.
Pack fans in the house early tonight.
Yeah, again, 𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗆, that's exactly what she's been brought on the Wolves for, just that rebounding prowess.
On cue, Chandler nails the mid-range, and so they get a bit of a break for the Wolves to exploit that. Mid-range from Patton, or rather Chandler. She gets it back from the key and nails it. A very nice shot and good offense from the Wolves. 𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗆, the long pass to Thornton Elliott. Had Chandler out the back and she found her beautifully. And a nice two and a nice finish for the Wolves. Chandler wants to try and weave her way through the defense. She does so successfully. 2 counts, 1 coming. Huff. Back to 𝗀𝗻𝗃. Pulls up for 2. Looks good off the hand, just a little too much on it. And Chandler instead goes to work off the rebound. 2 down. 𝗀𝗻𝗃 double teamed in the backcourt. The press coming. Graziano handed over to Chandler, who is on fire at HBF Arena, and she needs to.
By Mandarin off the races, nice bucket to start their proceedings.
Chandler sets the screen. Smith back to Chandler, and yet another 2. She's up to 20 points.
Yeah, nice find by.
Momentum back going the home team's way. 𝗀𝗻𝗃 kicked it out to Chamberlain, who's gone quiet, and she heats things back up. And it just ends the momentum. Off by Thornton Elliott. Great defence. 1-on-1 now. Gave it over to Huff, who's running in support. Chandler up to 26 points. She is having some kind of ball game.
There's the captain, Sarah Toia. She leaves it short. Yeah, they just really picked up their D then, didn't they, the Wolf?
Yep, they're just going to push it and run. Great pass.
That's exactly what they've done too. Yeah, the Wolf. That was a great pass, was it? Georgia Smith again?
Yep. Lauren
Here we
almost
go
had
again.
that one.
They're pushing ball
Literally,
hard. Oh yeah,
she's
easy.
just running the floor.
It's working so much harder at the moment.
Yeah.
I reckon all that defence is collapsing.
Yep. Especially when they start like double teaming.
Yeah, they know where the ball's going.
Oh, foul. And running.
It's a good move.
Oh, awesome. It's a rebound.
Yeah, another overboard. I think lots of them tonight.
Oh, they're just not picking up plays. Oh.
Yeah, I think if you give her that much time and space, she's either going to score herself.
Getting an attempt with a three. Yeah,
Julia there, there's a nice stroke.
Wolves, it's
good defence by Fetch.
yeah, a lot better. Oh, turn around. Turn around.
Chandler. Huff gives it back to Chandler, puts it up and in. Beautiful shooting there, using, her height shot. Unlucky. Kirby there receiving that long pass. Chandler puts it up. Beautiful shot. Bounces out.
Again, a nice look, nice move, but just not able to quite make the bucket.
Chandler rolling around there for a beautiful drop in. Mid-shot there.
Thornton Elliott in her new colours. She's going to push. Feet set, Chandler.
Oh, hello.
Long two. If she can find her. She does it work early. There's 𝗀𝗲𝗱𝗆 now. Spins, finds Chandler in rhythm. In the shooter's pocket, that pass, Glenn Simpson.
I think we've seen that little